It's really unfortunate to see so many of us trying to improve our messaging by ourselves. I see so many of us, and that includes me sometimes. I catch myself still falling in this trap of trying to find better language about my business on my own, when actually the answer, the source of the greatest way to talk about your business is not here, not in my office, not in your office, not more in your head. It's probably just one click away, one email away, one question away. Just ask those who've experienced your product or services firsthand. Your clients. Yes, your clients. That's it. It's just as simple as that. That insight, that tip was once again, I saw that tip. I saw that role once again today when I was doing an interview for one of my clients. I was interviewing a client of my client to really listen to how they would describe my client's business, my client's value proposition, my client's benefit, the way they work, what they could improve from the outside of my client's business. And I'm hired to do this. This is one of the things I do within my services, and it always strikes me how much great language, surprisingly easy to collect, we get during those interviews. See, when you try to figure your story, your message, your narrative on your own, it's like you're inside the jar, or inside the package, a little bit like this pack of candy. You're inside, and you're trying to read what's outside. You're trying to read how people describe and understand what you offer. But unfortunately, you're inside, so you can't see it easily. So what you need to do then is ask someone outside to tell you what they read on the label, so that it becomes way easier to use that language and actually apply it on your packaging, meaning your website, your sales page, your sales collateral, your presentation, or just when you talk to people. That's just as easy as that. What is this, by the way? These are sour jelly beans, a colorful, sweet, and tart, chewy candy. Typical American candy that we give to kids for Halloween. We're just a few days before Halloween here, October 23rd right now, just a week away, and this was a perfect example to illustrate my point. So, if you can't get outside the jar, which it's going to be really hard, because metaphorically, you can't really forget everything you do. You're actually the victim of something well known and well documented called the curse of knowledge. You know too much about your business. You know your business, you know your skill, your trade, your craft in and out, because that's what you do every day, and you've probably invested years worth of training and experience perfecting it. So you know everything, and you've practiced it, you've used it, so you're so advanced, you're such an expert in your field that it's almost impossible. It's so hard to explain what you do without that expert language that only you or your close peer understand, but certainly not your clients, certainly not those who are barely aware of what you do and the value you do and the value you bring. It's almost impossible to get outside the package or the jar. So ask someone to do it for you. If you can't hire someone like me, it's okay. You can still do an interview with your client. So maybe it's just as simple as a 15-30 minutes interview during which you ask open-ended question, and you're going to promise yourself that you're just going to listen. Ask question and listen. You're just going to acknowledge and take that feedback in. Not trying to explain, not trying to convince, not trying to sell, but just listening with with an open mind. So, but ideally, you would want to do that. You would want to actually delegate this to somebody else, because then your clients are completely free. If this person creates a safe space and has good communication skills, a professional interviewer would be best. If you do that, if you hire this person, you're going to get language, you're going to get information, data about what makes you so unique, what makes you different, how people perceive the work that you do. Today in this interview, I was asking, so I have a set of about 10 questions I asked, and one of the question is, during the work with my client, what was one of your aha moments? What stood out to you? And this person answer was, well, they never throw shit across the fence. Meaning, they will never deliver bad work. Their work is the best in the market. It's always outstanding. It's so original, so unique, so creative. But that expression in itself, just mentioned by that client, coming out of the source of the best way to describe my client's business was just fabulous in this context. So I hope this inspires you to engage in this exercise of asking for your client's feedback on a recurring basis, on a frequent basis. You should do it after every phase or every engagement. Every service you deliver, you should already put that in your schedule and let your client know that at the end of your work, there's going to be an interview and you're going to ask a set of maybe 5 to 10 questions to gather their feedback, honest, whether it's negative or positive, hopefully constructive, and that if they wish, they can also give you a testimonial. So if you're interested in knowing more about this technique, please visit my website. Join one of my monthly live webinars, free to attend every last Thursday of the month. And these are places where you can find more resources, more techniques, more methods, more tools like this one, more framework on how to grow an authentic business, a sustainable business, which is a business that I define as a business that is successful, financially successful, but also a business that you love, because it's easy to run and it's a business that really aligns with your values and how you work. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to try one of these and actually get into the package, get my hands into the jar. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.